Okay. You know what? I can put this over here now. There we go. That'll work. And there we go. I'm trying a different camera angle today to see if I can make it easier to see what I'm doing. Hope you're doing well, Maxine, as well as can be expected anyway. Where to begin? Where to begin? Okay. This is a very unflattering image of my arm. Hey, R. Good to see you. Doctrine linting? What? Show off those guns. Oh, honey. I've been off the yoga mat too long. These guns need a reload. Hello, Opossum. What, chat? Could you just scroll of your own volition? Yeah? Good to see you. Dockstring. What ship is this? This is... they did a remaster of this ship in STO, which dropped today. And it is the Ushan class ship. It is an escort. Hang on, I'll bring up this image so y'all can see the difference and how much effort they put into this. One sec. Hello, In. Good to see you. So here's an example of like before and after. So here's what it kind of looked like before. And this is after the remaster. This is for specifically the TMP era version of the ship. But this is just one example of the remaster. They remasters every version. So the Enterprise era one got a remaster. The modern version got a remaster. The old version got a remaster. No, I don't need to rename. I need to... Is that the one? Yes, I need that one to go away. Remove. Delete. Okay. I'll give you a link. I'll give you a link to the actual post so you can take a look at all of the cool screenshots that they posted. There we go. All right. Oh. So I saw this screenshot out of that, and I felt inspired. So that's what I decided to go with. Originally, I had a different plan for today, but it didn't quite come together. And let me pause the music for a second. I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, but something not great happened in town today, which may or may not have made the news in your area. There was an act of violence, and the person enacting that violence was revealed to be transgender. They had a lot going on, apparently, though it's still, facts are still rough at this point. But it sucks. Hopefully the actual people who need attention will get the attention. And this won't become another debate about trans people, but it sucks. If you can give to the families or other charities working with the victims of this instance, please do. There are many, many fine charities and churches that are very LGBT friendly in the area. I'm sure many of them will be reaching out to these people to help them. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'll share any information I find through Blue Sky or even the Discord, perhaps. So I just wanted to comment on that real quick. That's all I wanted to say. But I didn't want, like Klingon battle music playing in the background while they did it. So I'm going to skip ahead to the next track and mute this advertisement for Old Spice because we are currently not sponsored by Old Spice. Probably never will be, but, Stranger Things. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to be painting. We're painting a Star Trek today. While we listen to some STO music. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. I've been brought a tea. Yep. Let's see. I should probably reorient this. Because this is going to be a lengthwise painting. Yeah. The TMP era is very, very near and dear to my heart. So, like, whenever I see like right here, the nacelle. Whenever I see those TMP swooped nacelles, I always get a little of the tinglies. Black paint. Got a big brush. Big brush. Here we go. Okay. And I'm trying a different camera angle today also in the hopes that it will allow y'all see things better. Huh. Yo, cheap views? I haven't seen a cheap views in a long time. Hang on. So I'm gonna have to ban in a minute. Oh, there it is. Timeout and ban. There we go. Bye-bye. Okay. Yeah, fry? Yeah, sure. Okay. Alright. Just get some paint on there. Yeah, y'all stay safe out there. Hug. If there are loved ones near you, you can go hug them. That's what I say after all of these things. It's like, I said I wouldn't talk about it again, but I apparently have a little more to say. I apologize. Hug people who are close to you. Take care of people who love you, without exception, without condition, and keep them close. Yeah. I'll just put a fork in it. I'm going to be eating while I paint, don't mind me, but I'm using a fork, so it should be fine. I won't eat too much paint, probably. Misheard that as sheep views, and it sounds like things New Zealand streamers would be interested in. Do they say sheepers down there instead of poggers? Cacapoggers? As? Is that like simple as? Just right here is fine. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. It's gonna don't mind me. Don't judge me. I mean, you can judge me a little. It's fair. This is how we eat fries in this house. This is how I eat fries in this house. Music is a bit loud. I turned it up because I didn't know if you heard it. Let me know how that is. I know I just said I gotta reload my arms, but it's been an eat fries with a fork kind of day. I like the opera style they've gone with for a lot of the music in this game, actually. Good. Looks like the planet they took the screenshot in front of also has like a ring going on. At the top left corner, you can kind of see it. I don't know how well it's coming through on the stream, but I can see it in the photo example in front of me. Probably give it a fry, but unfortunately this particular, my dog is very special and he does not go after fry. Was he trying to eat your food, Amber? I see. Okay. There for now. I think I'll start with that. Yeah, I think I'll start with that. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Have a good rest. Dun, 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 dun. You noticed that, huh? Getting too much black in here. Can you make a wholly inappropriate joke about space being the final frontier? Yes. My only real rule in this chat is we don't use gamer words, and I know you know what that means, Rez. Also, hello, Rez. Good to see you. And here I thought the final frontier was a dental dam. Hey, yo. Hey, Slow. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, you can totally see me today. Okay, my joke is my ass is the final frontier because even space has been probed more than it has. Oof. Injured by self-injured by joke. That reminds me of one time I went to a trivia night at a place in Orlando that was known at least. I think they might have closed during the pandemic and never reopened. They were known for doing drag queens at a diner. Your food was served by a drag queen, and they would have a trivia night hosted by a drag queen. And one of the names for the teams on one of those nights was I pulled this name out of my ass, so now there's room for you. There we go. Doggone it. Keep knocking it off the edge. That's weird. Okay. Probably because it's sideways. I'm doing something different tonight, so... Okay. We're gonna let that... some of those white spots, and we're gonna let it dry for a sec. Because it's quite moist. It's too moist. But it's looking good so far. Rotate my fan onto it. And I'm going to eat some fries like a gremlin for a moment. Please don't judge. Please. Ugh. Anybody get up to anything fun today? I can see how that would be fun, followed by not fun. I like how you always have to get up the crack of dawn to do very unpleasant things. And I don't mean you, like, as in you specifically, but, like, you as in collective, us. It's like... I'm gonna stick needles and hooks in your mouth places that hurt a lot. Oh, and you have to get up early to fucking do it. That's pretty great. That's pretty great, Opossum. You can't get a good pic of them? It's good that you're respecting their space, though. Then got up and ate steak. I'm sorry to hear that. It's been like that for me today, too. I slept a really long time. And then, like, if I hadn't done yoga, I probably would have ended up going back to sleep. What the hell is going on? There's like a dog going off in the hallway. Rally appears panicked. It's okay, Bubba. It's your weekend, so sleeping isn't in order? Okay. 6-day, 10-hour weeks coming up. Oof. Hopefully the trip is fun, at least. You dry yet? You're dry. No. You're definitely not dry yet. Just go ahead and blend it a little. Fine. It came out a nice dark blue. You're going to Japan? Fuck yeah. That sounds great. Vintage game shops. Fucking beef bowls. I hope it's fucking amazing, Rez. Hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Yes, eat the good food. Enjoy the time and atmosphere. Take in the culture and the wildlife. Hell yeah. That's maybe the one certain net negative of living where I live now is like we're so far inland that the hopes of decent seafood are kind of evaporated. Yeah, I think you've been, right, Maxine? I would love to go to like an actual Gunpla store. Like and look around at all the stuff. And then like get way too much shit at the Gunpla store. Eat lots of delicious tuna for me, Rez. Fucking love tuna. I need to get back in the habit of making my own tuna tataki. We dry yet? Kind of dry. You can't be too far. It's the source of your power, R. R's like, draw me the saltwater bath. I need to power up. I think this is the Borg theme. Thanks, moderator. That would be so fun. I mean, I guess you could bathe in Epsom salts, but I don't know how healthy that is. Getting my ass fucking obliterated by the ocean and coming back to the hotel room to crash out. Thank you. I'm also happy with how the planet is coming along. Just obliterating yourself swimming. It can be good. That can be cathartic. To just do exercise to the point where you just go out. Epsom salts is good for a lot of things, actually. Not good for open wounds, I don't think, though. Open wounds, it hinders healing, I think. Literally putting salt in the wound. It's a little different, but yeah. I'm hoping I can do one more yoga this week, because that means I'll be back on a trend. You know, you do 3, it's becoming a habit, right? Hounded by you. I'm sure Chuck Tingle has a book. I'm sure there's a book. Pounded in the ocean by my ocean, you know, or something. I mean, the ocean is like the bloodstream of the planet, essentially. So you are like bathing in something that is like living and reactions. Does Chuck Tingle take requests or commissions? Maybe. I would check first in case he hasn't already done it, though. Bless him. Oh, wait a minute. I can know what I can do while this is drying. If I can remember where it... Moderator, you remember where my... I got it, Is it over here? Hello? Thank you, moderator. One time I pissed off the ocean because it kept crumbling my sandcastle, so I hit it with a little shovel, then turned my back to it. Then a big wave came in and rolled up and hit my ass all the way to the sand grates. When I used to ice skate, I would take long baths because I'm so sore from falling my ass so much. Yeah, same, Seaside. Also, hello, Seaside. Yeah, I need a big tub. I'm a big girl. So I got this at the fair. Because I saw that you could get your own stained glass thing. And there was a lady literally, like, who puts them together, like, for a living. So I was able to get this made. Let me get it a little closer, see if y'all can tell what color it is. Yeah, there you go. So she just put it together. She had the various pieces of glass. And they do classes and stuff, apparently. But I thought it was neat. Yeah. Yeah, she flowed the solder while I was standing there and got it all stuck together. So it was impressive to see someone use solder so heavily and not burn themselves, because while I am pretty good at soldering things, I haven't done it in ages, and I usually always burn myself. So yes, of course, green and gold, because that's my colors. Yeah, I'm probably gonna hang it around here somewhere. I might want something better than fishing tackle to hang it by, because that's what they gave me, but we'll see. Let's wrap it back up for the moment. Okay. Here we go. Okay. All right. Mwah. Good to see everyone tonight. Hope everyone's doing well. Are we dry now? Oh yeah, we're dry. Let's see. This container of white paint is fighting me. And I'm trying to loose myself of it. So what's the must must see or must do of this trip, Rez? What was the impetus for you wanting to go to Japan in the first place? Okay. I am not familiar. Okay. I wanted to go since I was a little kid, but never had the time or money. So you've been saving up. Now's the time. Good. Oh, your brother is in the Marines in Okinawa. You can visit your bro as well. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. This white is very, very soupy. Let's see how we do. You should get the 7-Eleven Gundam. I should be surprised that there's a 7-Eleven Gundam, but I'm not. Wait, is it 7-Eleventh? Are we talking about the big-ass Gundam they have, like, that moves? Or are we talking about, like, a Gundam, like, from the establishment 7-Eleven? Like, the convenience store? Oh, the 7-Eleven colors. Okay. I would love to see that the statue they have that moves. Like the big ass Mark 1 Gundam. It got decommissioned this year. Fuck. I think they have a less impressive but still interesting one for Gundam Unicorn. Fuck. That sucks. I'm sorry. What are you doing, Paint? What are you doing? Other than fighting me a lot. And kind of looking crap. With paint lines and all that. Here, what about that? What if I just do that? Helps a little if I do that. My first few days, go to Akibara Pokemon Center. Rad. Very rad. That sounds amazing, you guys. Yeah, I remember you guys told me you went to London. For me, it would be Venice someday. There's something mysterious about the city. Interesting and And
with YouTube Premium, watch ad-free
oh no,
offline.
ba 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 ba. Okay, got it. Go to Kanzawara for gold leaf sushi and ice cream. Interesting. You can get authentic wasabi too, easily, I would imagine, in that situation. Saw a picture of an AV-98 Ingram from Palabar being transported on truck somewhere in Japan. I want to go see it. That sounds rad. And you were the one that introduced me to Wisdom Dog, Zoe. Traditional nights go to Osaka for World Expo. Ah, wonderful. Wonderful. Sounds like you're really running the circuit. That's what I like to see. What is this thing you've sent? Oh, that guy, yeah. Boney. Okay. You can send Wisdom Dog on Discord if you like. I'm familiar with Wisdom Dog. I am aware of its existence. Unless there's something specific they have to say you think I should hear. I'm assuming that's the Wisdom Dog they mean. I take it Joe was the mind behind Wisdom Dog. Oh dear. That's wild. I feel like crypto did that to a lot of people. Hmm. I've had Wagyu rather, excuse me. I think maybe once. It was expensive and I didn't like it much. But then again, I had it in an American steakhouse with a Japanese motif, so no way to be sure if it was just bad or not. Swagyu. Swagyu. At the sin of putting me back, I sure did. Don't do that. Real A5 Wagyu is incredibly heavily controlled substance, with it being said that none of the owners of the cows have let real A5 cows leave the country or real meat, and the ones that America has are crossbred from cows. Interesting. Okay. That's better. Hmm. Okay. the truth of Wagyu beef revealed here live on stream. Can you believe it? I want one of those. I want to go into one of those like beef bowl places and just get a fucking massive beef bowl, like the kind of meal, like that'd be my one meal for the day. And just eat that shit. Bulgogi? No, it's hang on. There's like these places you can go. That's the same I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Gyudon? Gyudon? Is what I'm looking for, I think. GYU Diawan, so beef on rice, because don is basically rice, as I understand it. You just go in and order a massive thing, and then like also, like you can get like, I don't know, a beer or something. Okay, so I need to come back with a brush and just whoop, up there with white. I need a nice hard white line. Let's see if I've got a brush for that. Let's take a look. Surely one of these will do. That guy might do it. That's a candidate. Oh, that guy might do it. Yeah, I think these are my best candidates for that. Hey, Lug. Good to see you. I know that's Abby, but I don't know what emotion Abby invokes. Other than baby. Yeah, apparently that's a thing in Japan where you can just go to, like, it's the equivalent of, like, a fast food place, and they just give you, like, a massive bowl of beef, depending on how massive you want it. Okay. I'm sitting at such an angle that my elbow is, like, sitting on my table wrong and, like, causing me to have nerve pain. So, obviously we're gonna move a little. Thank you. Soon it'll have a ship in front of it, I hope. Want a nice hard line to define where the atmosphere ends. Oh. How you doing tonight, Luke? You doing well? I saw your fucking horse girl art. That shit was amazing. Absolutely rips. Yeah, R, have you seen Luke's horse girl? It was a good haunts. That's pretty good for 4 hours of work. I would love to see you draw some more of that as well, R. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. I'm liking how this is looking a lot better. I have to do something about that, though. I'll come back with some blue here. From that. I want it to look that nice hard line there that it's got in the image. I think this is actually doing it. What was the one you were talking about, R, that was the using the masculine pronouns? Vodka? Okay. Interesting. You know, I still haven't played this damn game yet. I keep it updated on Steam, but I haven't opened it. I mean, it works pretty good for biking, so... I should paint biking sometime. Is there enough room on my canvas for his tits, though? This is something you have to legitimately consider when painting a subject. Can I fit the whole fucking mound in there? So she calls you Big Sis? Oni-chan? Not Oni-chan. Yes, Oni-chan? No. I forget if I'm doing that right. Oh, Neigh-chan? Like the neigh of a horse, huh? Convenient. In the future, I think one of the Umas is more afraid of you if you're set as a boy. Interesting. One-chan. Oni-chan. Oh, they fucking... I like the idea we discussed very briefly where like they all look that way because they lack sexual dimorphism. That shit fascinates me. Come back with a little blue, I think, and clean that up a little bit. Just a bit. All the races are literal drag races. See what you did there, Luigi. I see you. Okay. What's this from? I mean, I know it's from STO, but what's this track called? It's just Mission 4? Okay. I'm gonna skip ahead a little.
You can always count on sun.
Blah 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 blah. There we go. It's combined, both redeems. What to do? So I'm entering that phase of my painting where I'm starting to realize how like the first like hour of the painting is just like you're just laying groundwork for things. So like I came in with all of that paint, but it was just to like laying the groundwork, and now I'm kind of coming in and like it's less like chipping away. It's feeling less like chipping away at clay and more like building a house, if that makes sense. This is one of my favorite tracks from the game, actually. I appreciate that the composer, although I can't remember his name right now, said that when he tried to make tracks for STO initially, he tried to take the idea of space opera very literal. So that's why you can hear like a little bit of vocal in the background. Yeah, I'll take the grilled juice moderator, thank you. Rally will take some grilled juice too, apparently. There we go, that's better. Oh wow. Thanks, moderator. That one really got some distance on it. Okay. Yeah, I like that a lot more. Look how good that looks. Oh yeah. A little bit more down here. That do be an atmosphere. What is it? Stratosphere? Ionosphere? I forget. It's been ages. Stratosphere, ionosphere, and then there's two other ones that I can't remember. Take a look. Okay, alright, so this is actually the exosphere. Then you have the thermosphere, which is probably what this white represents. Then the mesosphere. Then the stratosphere, like further in, which is where like planes and things fly. And then the troposphere, which is where we live. Here we go. Yeah, what Luigi guy said. It does look a lot... It looks a lot better. It was pretty fuzzy before. I'm a lot happier with it now. Need to soften some of these a little bit with just the residual paint. I don't want them to come through too harsh. Okay. Thank you, Rez. Been a long time coming. I've been enjoying it thoroughly. Doesn't matter how bad of a day I've had, if I can get myself to this easel, I feel so much better. If anybody within the sound of my voice is currently not arting, I highly recommend you art. For the same sort of therapeutic benefit you would get from, like, meditation or exercise or eating a really big pizza. All very similarly healing in their own way. I shouldn't say similarly healing, all very differently healing in their own ways. Art and eat pizza at the same time? Now, you're on to something, man. You're on to something. Maybe next time. Next time we do an art stream together, I'll order a pizza. You should order a pizza too, and then we can compare pizzas while we compare art. God. You'll think about the pizza party. Listen, it's your idea, okay? Fucking Opossum keeps posting these amazing pictures of fucking homemade pizza they're making. I love it. I hate it, but I love it. Maxine loves her pizza that way. She swears by it. I don't think she'd mind me giving away her trade secrets about that. I think. Pretty sure. I think Maxine likes to do sriracha mayo and corn and some other things, maybe? I'm gonna need a new easel. Thing is falling apart. Yes, it was pickles. That's right. It was sriracha mayo, pickles, and something. There was a Hatsune pizza. Snake, watch out! Hatsune pizza is going to give you heartburn. Ugh! Snake, don't smoke. It'll make your heartburn worse. Ugh! Okay. Alright. Wait for it to dry again. I think it's time to draw a ship. Take a look at her in the meantime. Tsuni, Miku, oh, and Domino's team. Yeah, custom pizza boxes. That's right. I remember that video. I've seen that video. Looks like the caboose has a lot going on, so I'll try to represent it best I can. I'm tempted to try and paint it in my colors, because when I fly the ship in STO, lucky that they have vanity shields in STO, for those who don't know. Which is you can just put a shield on the ship and it'll always be that color scheme. There's a way of adding a little more depth and customization to ships in the game. And I was lucky enough that they made a ship skin that is literally green and gold. Green with gold in highlights. So I can just fly ships in my colors anytime, any ship. Oh. Okay. That reminds me, Rez, of the Pepsi Man game. Where they had the whitest guy ever in the Pepsi Man game that was released only in Japan. I wonder what color I could use here. Pepsi Man! Okay, sorry. Okay, so we've got the bridge. Let's take a look. Let's embiggen it for everyone. We've got the bridge there in the middle. The deflector dish is on the underside, so we don't got to worry about painting that. Got some sort of fins, almost, in the left and right side. It's little lines where the nacelles attach to the main body in the sort of wing arc things. Every time Pepsi Man is mentioned, you remember there's a video game? Every time I think of Pepsi Man, I think of other marketing personalities with the word man in their name, and then I think of Long Long Man and the epic saga of Long Long Man. And how that bitch was going to leave that guy at the altar for the guy with the Long Man treat, and instead, like, Long Man, like, has a gay reveal, and it's amazing. Everybody know Long Man. Good. Long. Long. Man. Okay. Okay. Alright. Time to draw. Trying to paint a ship, methinks. Let's... This guy would be good for laying some groundwork, maybe. Snuggly. That might. Also snuggly. With honey. That's what that one is. Hmm. Almost the color of my skin. I rubbed it on my skin to like see what color it was, and then it just disappeared into my skin. As it, like, it's still on the surface of my skin, but well, fuck going to the makeup store. I'm just gonna paint my. I'm literally going to paint my face around. I do need to get to the makeup store though. I also need to like set up appointments to oh, what is it called? Where they use. It's a very tedious process of removing hair, and it's also kind of painful. But like electrolysis? Yeah, I think it is electrolysis moderator. Expensive, painful, and time-consuming. The worst of all three. Bwah, bwah, bwah. Love that. Love that riff. The Star Trek riff. The person who made Zero Escape work on Pepsi Man? That's a hell of a linkage. What if Zero Escape is just actually the real life story of working on Pepsi Man? Like with like the names changed to like keep him from getting in trouble. And it's like people didn't get killed, but they got fired. Yo, that makes sense because the fire trap, right? So they died. They didn't get literally set on fire, right? They were just fired, as in they were let go because they couldn't add up the numbers, right? As in the code, right? The studio got flooded during yes. And and it's like they thought that their boss was on their side, but then he put a gun to one of their heads. Like, not literally, but figuratively. Okay, we're gonna go with what I think. Bump, 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 bump. Okay. Time to paint over my carefully crafted planet. Oh, you know what? I'll take a picture first. HB, thank you so much for the resub. Always appreciated, but never necessary. Thank you, friend. Indeed, we are doing a Star Trek painting today. I was inspired because they did a refit of one of the older ships in the game. Today was the day that that patch dropped, so I was really feeling it. That's a pretty straight line, though. You had bibimbap for dinner? Yo. That sounds great. Doo-doo-doo. You have an emergency burrito? That's smart. What is happening in this song right now? I think my favorite kind of you made me think of a Big Sur burrito. Those are a lot of fun to eat. I don't know why I said it like that. This is a very human description of me to use. A Big Sur breakfast burrito? It's a California thing. Is this literally just is it maybe just a Sweet Earth thing? It might just be a Sweet Earth thing. None. See if I can get it to come up and I can like talk about it. I can't have the ones that the Sweet Earth makes anymore because it's too smalty, but as I understood it, it was just a thing you could get in California as well. Cha cha cha. They're unfortunately rather smalty. And I don't know if the potassium really does a good job of canceling it out or not. But let's see. It's seasoned tofu, savory potato, and seitan burrito. I'll post a Kroger link. There you go. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yes, like the veggie meat company. Trying to get this mapped out a little bit, and then I can add detail. I mean, it's not bad for a frozen burrito. I need to sit down with a nutritionist, honestly, and like discuss how salt and potassium play with each other. Then I can get a better idea of what I can actually get away with without like getting my blood pressure spiking. You've been meaning to start experimenting with making vegan egg with mung bean. I mean, I've had some pretty good luck with the Just Egg product. The same fellow who made Just Mayo and got sued by Hellmann's just because Hellmann's was upset because he said his mayo was healthier than theirs. This is perfect. I think it helps if you put, like, condiments on it as well, mung bean. If you add, like, some salsa, spices, a little sriracha. Is there one over there, too? There is one over there. Cooks it with pork. Interesting. Just egg is great. I often bought frozen ready-made egg patties in bulk, and then they were on good sale. Interesting. That sounds good. Okay, we've got a hip shape bob here. Holy shit. I'm banging those bells. What's this music go for? Oh. Is this one of the battle suites? Okay. Yeah, Sweet Earth kind of prides itself on not being crap. My experience with their food was that it was tasty and, other than the salt content, not bad for me. Hmm. Those might be preservatives. I don't know, though. I have chosen a very difficult subject, I'm realizing now. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. Okay. But did they make Seitan as well? I mean, you can say it, I think you can say it either way. Seitan or Seitan. There's probably a more correct way to say it. That's better. That's looking better. Wheat tendon. Interesting. Kind of like to make it so that I can make sandwiches, like out of it, like you know, chicken breast sandwiches. Hmm. Give me one moment. I'll be back in just a sec. I'll let my paint dry and my brain dry for a moment. One sec. I'll be right back. Just having a munch. Maybe they'll have to draw in the lines for it back. There's too much caboose. Much too much caboose on this thing right now. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Putting paints back today for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, now we're doing it like clay. Because now we're like sculpting away. Thank you. Need to establish some landmarks on this piece so that I can focus on it better. Okay. There we go. Okay. More? Maybe. Okay. That guy's gotta be bigger. That guy's gotta be bigger. Start there. Music is extremely dramatic for what I'm doing. Although it is how I feel about the challenge of painting sometimes. That'll help a little bit. Oh, wow, wow. Smaller, yeah. There needs to be even less here. Very small. The saucer is only about half of the size of the ship, really. The saucer-ish section. Because it's not a complete saucer, either. Let's see. Blue again. I think one of my hairs is kind of like in the midst somewhere. Keep seeing it for a second, then it's gone. It also wishes to paint. Every part of me wishes to paint. That needs to get beefier and also. Okay. Chakotay, is that you? that's not music that I'm wanting to do. Oh, this is also a track of mine. My brain is having trouble conceptualizing this. My brain is having trouble copying this center section. The saucer perspective is very tricky. She might. I think she might. Yeah. Yep. Whole chunk. That whole chunk's got to be perspective. One moment. Grab my other. There we go. Trying action going. Now we're getting somewhere, I feel like. Slowly. Okay. You're probably, aren't you? No? Alright. Sound like the word Tokugawa is in the song. This nacelle is going to go off the screen a little. Okay, off the screen, she says. Good lord. Good lord. Off the screen. Fuck. Okay. Gotta be done for reason. A little nice blue in there. Gotta come up a little. Brain is trying to panic, and I'm like, no, it's okay. Calm down. Calm down. So this anxiety music's probably not helping. Switch over to something else. Go with an old standby. There we go. that. Get that central blue spot. That is a point from here on. Okay. Starting to resemble the ship a little closer now. Need to bring this out a little bit. So it kind of goes like that. Okay. Okay. Where'd you go? This guy over here for a moment. If I just make it massive, my brain will be able to, like, get in there. Get in there, brain. Come on, brain. Okay. Ah, okay. That's better. Delete some of this black. Actually, I'll put you guys over here. Kind of look up at my. kind of doing this. Whoop, don't put black there. I'll try it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a minute. Let's tries. So that I'm not like adding and subtracting and adding and subtracting and subtracting. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, let's try adding a little bit more onto the nacelle. Right now, it's the same blue as the sky. That'll be confusing, so choose a different. Right teal will go. There they are, glazed pottery. There you are. Sneaky. Very sneaky. Need a spaceship, she said. It'll be fun, she said. It won't be too hard. she said, lying to herself. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Maybe start from the outside. Start from the inside. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-dum-bum-ba-dum. Ba-dum-bum. Bum-bum-bum. Yeah, I'm thinking yeah. Thinking. Okay, seems FDA won't let anyone get new COVID shots if you aren't high risk. Yeah, that happened a little while ago, unfortunately. That happened a little while ago. Pretty sure it's just hot of boiling water tactic, honestly. I don't think they fully intend to bar everyone from using it. They had said they were going to shift policy a little while ago, but I guess it came into effect today. I know the American Physicians Association immediately broke dialogue, like as in like they shifted the opposite way, and we're like, yeah, no, keep vaccinating, please. Yeah, don't do that. Don't not do that, rather. La, la, la. And you have a right to be pissed. Weird shape that is. Hmm. My news sphere was taken up by other things today that are no less tragic, but more immediately tragic. Punching above my weight like this. Some might call that ambition. I call it pain. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm learning something from this, though. Pain. I'm learning. No. This may sound longer now, but I've kind of zoomed in the picture, so to speak. I did do yoga today. It was a stretchy yoga, but I did it nonetheless. I'm hoping I can do one tomorrow as well, and then just kind of build back up where I was before everything happened. I'm gonna try, R. What? Yep. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Honor. And thank you, moderator. The one I did yesterday felt better, but ran a 5K today after a week of swimming. You are kicking so much ass. I'm so proud of you. Your legs are going to feel it tomorrow, but the weather was finally cool enough. Eat lots of protein and drink lots of water. It's your best chance of survival. Got your protein shake in today for sure. There's a dirty joke in there, I'm sure of it. Someone less ace than me could make it into a dirty joke, I'm sure. Well, that's what you keep me around for, ain't it? Sure, I just flicked paint right onto my face. Nice. That's what you keep me around for. I'm the dirty joke person. I'm here to both encode and decode the dirty jokes for you. I'm happy to provide that service for all of my ace friends. Because ace friends look at me and go, what? And I'm like this. Oh! Butt sex. Right. Forgot that was a thing. You know how it is. Take good care of your ace friends, people. They don't require much tending. Just, you know, keep them, you know, stocked up on coffee and cookies. All you got to do. They can pretty much take care of themselves after that. Okay. Now I'm beginning to see it. That's a more appropriate size. Aha. See, that's another one. Put the nacelle down here somewhere. Oh. Now it looks like it's going somewhere. It was too small before. Now it's coming together. It's all coming together. A lot of fucking paint that's gotta dry though. Ugh. Alright, I've been hydrating and stretching, which means I gotta piss. So, be right back. On that note, everyone stretch and piss. Right back. I'll put the fan here to keep you company. Yeah, after walking away and coming back, looking a lot better. If you rotate, looking a lot more like her subject now. It's perspective and size. Okay, so things I am learning. Don't put your T in the camera. 2. Perspective is still hard. I got to, I don't know. Maybe making it bigger was the right thing to do. Because with the way I paint, it would have been hard to do all of those. I'm not going to do all the tiny little details. That's just like not possible with paint. At least not at my current skill level. But it's looking more correct now. It's essentially zoomed in, but like I'm liking it a lot more. I'm feeling a lot stronger about this now. You like the sharpness of the shadows? Let me see. In the source picture or my picture? Really brings up the spaceshipness of it. It's difficult. I haven't really like experimented a lot with shadowing. But it seems kind of necessary with this photo because there's a lot of shadowing on the back half of the light source is over here somewhere, casting light on it. This is probably the handiwork of the new fella they brought on board. They brought on board a new fella recently. The fella who posted these screenshots, though, I believe is non-binary? Pendes? Andes? I think they do... Let me go look. That's my link to a burrito. That does not help. So damned hungry. That's the real problem with me losing weight. Is like, since I moved up here, I've been so goddamn hungry all the time. It's ridiculous how hungry I've been. Just constantly hungry. That reminds me, I gotta make something with the celery I got. I got celery for flavoring things. So I was like, this might be a fun experiment, and then I haven't done anything with it yet. And just, I'm just so, listen, I'm so hungry, R, but I'm just sitting around playing video games. I suppose that's not true. I am taking like, I'm walking at least like 30 minutes a day, usually. There's a rare occasion I stay home, but like, usually it's like 15 minutes somewhere and then 15 minutes back from there. And usually on the way back, I'm carrying a load. So, but like, I'm just so damn hungry all the time. It's frustrating. I'm starting to wonder if I've got that affliction of food noise I hear people talk about. It doesn't help. It doesn't help that every time you step outside here, all you smell is delicious food. You got more hungry more often? I mean, that makes sense. Your body is building muscle, you know? Your body is building muscle and you're building cardio as well. You're going to be in amazing shape when you're done. It could be the walking. It's probably the stress. It's probably the, thanks, it's the depression. It's been I don't want to cry about it too much, but like it's been kind of a rough transition moving here. I haven't been doing that much yoga, unfortunately. I just like basically resolved myself to be like, fucker, get on the mat this week. But I haven't been doing much yoga. You're allowed to cry about anything. Yeah, but like, you know, I know people come here because it's a little chiller, you know, a little calmer. Super Nintendo calmers here. But yeah, it's been chill crying. Lo-fi beats to cry to. Oh, that's real. That's got to be real. leaving familiar. I cried about it online already too. I think you liked that post as a way of recognizing that I had said a thing. A hit playlist. What if that's a thing? That's probably a thing. I know there are emotional playlists that people listen to try and cry. I know those exist. I've seen those. And it's something music therapists do as well. Maybe I should do that, moderator. Should go back from my music degree and then become a music therapist. I do have, well, you think I have an ear for me. Learned an instrument when I was younger. Now it would be like when you're young, your brain is like made out of goop, and carving new lines in it is very easy. And as you get older, your brain turns to cement. So it's like chiseling lines in it now. Yeah, you told me about that a little bit, I think. Playing nostalgic music for them. I mean, nostalgia is an emotional state. It has its uses, I'm sure. Some of that needs to get fucked off. Okay. And some of that too, actually. We're dialing in over here, finally. Feel like we're finally dialing in over here. Yeah, I've been looking seriously at going back for my master's finally. Is that a wise decision? I don't know. Kind of disappointed I can't go back for a mistress of something. Unfortunate. We live in a man's world. Get your master's and then just constantly tell people you have a mistress degree. You know, could do that. Although I bet there's some sort of legal ramification. Here we go. I've heard this version of the song before. I like it quite a bit. mean, I don't really need a degree to get people to call me mistress right now, so. Could just start a cult, I guess. But it's gonna be a cool cult. It's not gonna be one of those shitty ones. Like, we're gonna have, like, cool uniforms and stuff. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Checking something in the settings. Aw. Actually need to move this down a little bit. Hmm. Where's that other? in a rough, for lack of a better term, transition. But like I said online, it's definitely better here. People are nicer, attitudes are better, atmosphere is friendlier. Everything here is nicer. It's just the complete lack of familiarity makes it difficult sometimes. And I know for some people that's like, oh, boo-hoo, you know, oh, at least you got to move, and I'm grateful for that. But like, you know, I lived the other place like 35 years of my life. No, 40 years of my life. Yeah. So it's just, you know, that chapter is over now. A new chapter has begun, but like, you know, familiar faces and places are no more, no longer. So like, it's kind of like, I know it's okay to miss things. I kind of think about like, when Aerith is upset, she thinks that the Turks got killed. And they're like, why are you sad for them? And it's like, you know, people in your life become familiar, you know. Even if they're not, like, nice to you, you still think about them. It still sucks when they're gone. It did, I mean... in a lot of ways, I feel kind of guilty about leaving. You know? Like, oh, why didn't I stay and try and make it better? And it's like... yeah, but, like... a lot of other reasons to leave, too. Yeah, Rude and Reno. There's a part in Final Fantasy VII where, like, they think the Turks died. They didn't, obviously, but there's a part where they think they died, and Aerith expresses some sympathy for them. You need to finish 7. Plot is more relevant than ever, unfortunately. Also need to draw Rude and Reno. Will they be smooching? That's the question. Okay, I guess that answers my question. Make them smooch. Your sibling demands. Almost smooching. You could have Reno, like, there's Rude has a collar on, and Reno is pulling the collar and is like, I had to put this collar on you because I had no better way to grab a hold of you because he's bald, right? Provocative. Yeah, like a dog collar. Worf, etc. But, you know, they're real close. If anyone needs it. This is true. Also, he's wearing He's wearing a choker, isn't he? I think he's wearing a spiked choker. Also, I love that he's what is his name? Flynn, the voice actor. It's the same guy who did Raiden and Axel, I think. He's got a nice voice. I enjoy his voice. Callers for everybody. I never remember the lady's name. The lady member of the Turks. I can never remember her name. Mortal Kombat? Is that you? Is that Lo-Fi Mortal Kombat? It is. It's Lo-Fi Mortal Kombat. That's amazing. Love that. And then the boss of the Turks, whose name I also can't remember, who is technically a party member. Technically. I'll say no more since you haven't finished the game. Try a little bit so I can apply some more. Things are starting to become more familiar now, at least. You know the gist of it? It's been out for how many years now? I know, but like... I love that game, and I think the story has some like truly brilliant moments to it, and I would hate to like spoil that for anybody if they've never seen it or heard it before. Especially someone, you know, who I consider a friend. Hey Navy Dave. How's it going? You know, I'm beginning to think I'd make a pretty good human. Him dancing is amazing. Cool. Hang on a moment. My speaker has shut. Means you guys probably aren't getting audio now either. Stand by. Yeah, stuffed himself into a soldier uniform and then walked around like this. Hope you're doing well tonight, Navy Dave. What? Okay. What if I told you that's only like... I would say that's not even quite a fourth of the way into the game. Just vibing and got chocolate milk now that you're off work? Nice. You always name Aerith the person you care about the most. Spoilers, it's Aerith. Just name her Aerith and be done with it. Chalky milk, that's right. I still think that if they wanted to make more games in the series, they should have made the game about the ancients first, because that's actually an interesting story. We only hear about it through like some random dialogue, but like it sounds really interesting. What am I painting? I'm attempting to paint this. Although I've kind of accidentally zoomed it into like this. So this is what I'm attempting to paint at the moment anyway. Where's the music? There we go. Attempting to paint a starship, as there was an update to this ship's model today in STO. Like a Star Wars ship? Close enough. It's from Star Trek Online. It's one of their original designs. Starships were meant to fly. It's true. I need to get back, speaking of, I need to get back into No Man's Sky because they added like a build your own custom ship update for free. And I'm like, let's go, Sean. Your dad was obsessed with Star Trek? I mean, up until a few years ago, I would have said it was one of the best, if not the best, sci-fi series available for watching. The quality has dipped a bit in recent years, shall we say. The quality of the stories is not the same as it used to be, unfortunately. But there are still plenty of stories in the Star Trek universe that we can learn from. And one day... Oh, that's the wrong black. Thick. One day, I hope one day, without the need for conflict, strife, or destruction, we may reach a life of comfort more similar to the lives of the people who live in that universe. One day. Oh my God. That's crazy, Navy Dave. That sounds rough. I'm glad at least you had some comforts there. That sounds like it was a really rough way to live, though. You doing better now, I hope? Sounds like it was a rough time on both you and your pa. Sorry you guys had to endure that. I'm over here like, what's wrong with this picture? Problem is, this needs to go. That's what that problem is. That needs to go. All right, let's checking in. Sometimes memories can be pretty rough to remember. I know they are for me sometimes. Oh, TOS? TOS is ours favorite as well. POS has some great storytelling in it. There's also some stuff that's not aged great, but a lot of it has aged pretty well. Never was a fan of the newer stuff. TNG has a special place for me. I think as a, shall we say, neuro-spicy youngster before such pleasantries were available, seeing Mr. Spock and then later Mr. Data made me realize that there would be people who would respect me even though I was different for what I could bring to the table. That's a good thing for people to realize. Okay. Love all my humans. We all deserve respect and have no place for hate. The gay community treated good growing up. You're from Florida? I moved from Florida very recently, actually. I'm upstate now. Ugh. I'll come back and paint in the clouds, but this is starting to come together. Oh, you're in Georgia now? Gotcha. Gotcha. There's a pretty well-established gay community in there. What the hell am I doing? Okay. Zoomed in, but more actually. Cheap little houses, no? Yeah. Moving out of Florida, you realize, like, how absolutely mental housing is there. Like how insane what is charged for housing is, and like what you versus what you get. I knew a friend who like she went into debt. This is a friend from a long time ago. She went into debt to move to the middle of nowhere Northwest, where she was able to buy a house for the amount she was renting for in Florida, like per month, you know, on a lease. And she stayed there and was able to work a regular job and pay off her debt that she racked up in Florida. Yeah, $2,500 a month for rent. And like for that amount, you're not getting like a good space, you know? It's almost like a teal sheen on the outside there. I'll have to pencil that in, so to speak. mean, having a place to call your own can matter a lot. Doesn't have to be fancy as long as it works, you know? Hmm. I remember motorcycle insurance being very expensive in Florida. But that is a good, like, especially if you've got short commutes, that's a good way to save money. They're a little better on gas than a full-size car. Painting is hurting me. Ooh, 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 ooh. 55 a month? Oh, that's like nothing really comparatively. Minecraft sounds. I wonder. It's like a lo-fi station. It says this is a lo-fi version of a song from Shenmue. So that's what it says. Wah. Ah. It is very calming. I tend to like these painting streams to be a little calmer, a little more manic during my other stuff. Lo-fi stands for low fidelity sounds. That's true. That is correct. Oop. Yep. Have I ever talked to someone? Wait a minute. Always been as curious. Okay. Yeah, I have two partners actually that both live with me. My moderator Pumpkin is one of them. The other one is my longtime partner Amber, who you may also see in chat from time to time. I don't mind answering questions. I sure am. Whew. What am I doing here? Okay. Well, thank you, Navy Dave. That's very flattering. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. You've always been very nice in my chat. I appreciate that. Streamers always do. The cute brigade. I think this pain I'm experiencing is some of what y'all were describing to me about trying to paint or draw even like machines. I'm feeling that pain right now. Ugh. Okay. It's chunkier. Gotta be chunkier. It's gonna have to paint over this whole guy and move him over. It's just, there's just no way around that. There's just no way. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Mm. It's turning out great. Well, thank you for the vote of confidence. This is hard. Challenging, if you will. Difficult. La la la. But I can't just make portraits my whole life. I mean, I can. Some people built a career on that, but I don't want to. You won't distract me. Listen, I'm here for the chit-chat. My brain works in such a way that while I'm conversating, I can keep focus. That's how it be. That's how this neurospicy bitch be. Okay, that'll be brown later. Oof. I'm getting warm though. I'm like intense over here. Not dry enough yet. Not even close. There's some very famous artists. Yeah, no, you can build an entire career on just portraits, but like, you know, I want to continue. Unfortunately, I cannot settle, you know? You can't be like, yeah, I'm good at portraits. And just leave it at that. Like, I gotta do more for some reason. Too ambitious, that's the problem. this is not a video game song. I get that it's from Crazy Taxi, but it's not. It's not a video game song. Have I ever tried to sell them? Not really. I've given away a couple, but that's it. My brain is trying to put it back there. It doesn't go there, brain. No. Brain honey. Brain honey, over here. Right, let's make a line. Go. And then put your triangle there, okay? Right there. And then like this. There you go. Wow. My brain's like, put it right back where it was? No! Stop doing that. Fuck. It's good that you try out everything and then you can come back and be like, oh, I like this or I didn't like this and I won't do it again. Yeah. Essentially. Sandy's always like pushing me to do more as well, so. Hydration. Do I have any hydration? My hydration. Where is it? There. Okay. That's better. Whoop. No, we're good. It's okay, buddy. Where you at, buddy? Okay. You're down there. It's okay. Oh, it's okay, bud. It's okay. My cat heard me making a mess and like came running. Coming up. Coming up to inspect. There we go. Hi. Well, Mr. Squeaky is here now to help. Yeah, he gets concerned when I raise my voice sometimes. He's like, oh no. Oh no, are you okay? No. Hi, buddy. Hi, cat. Hey, buddy. Hey, Mr. Squeaky. Hey, buddy boy. Yeah, hi, handsome. Hi, handsome guy. Here we go. Indeed, the fur child. What does that view look like? Well, you're not obscuring the whole painting, at least. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What? Oh, careful. What are you doing? No, don't get in the paint. Don't get in the paint, you goof. Hi, buddy. Shh. Hi, buddy. Hey, you. Hey, you. Yeah. Hi. Let me put the lid on the paint so you don't get black paint on you. Yeah, paint me like the lady on the Titanic. Okay, I guess I'm going to pet the cat for a minute. Hi. Purr, purr, purr. And you're gonna get paint on you. Be careful. Here we go. Hey, buddy. You weirdo. Buddy. Bud. Okay. Cat cam. I can prop the camera up a little bit. That should be pretty stable. A Tilt it a little down. Hi, bum. Hey, bud. Hey, Bingus. Hey, Bingus. Yeah, Bingus. There's a well-loved cat. Yeah, somebody's got to love this dingus. Somebody's got to love this dingus. Getting himself into all kinds of trouble all the time. Causing fights. Hey, bud. Okay, I need to let the paint dry a little bit anyway. So dumb. Yeah, you're so stupid. I like smelling animals. Different animals do have different smells, though. Aye. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn. You waking up or falling asleep, huh? Oop, oop, I gotta move my paints more. It's gonna get into them. Oh, that's still moist. That's no good. Don't your nose. Hang on, buddy. Let me wipe this up a little bit so you don't get paint on you. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Lion King yawn. Yeah. Smell interesting? You don't want to inhale the fumes too much, buddy. You only got that one orange brain cell going for you. Here you. Hey, buddy. He does have chubby cheek. Eh. What? So sleepy. Go to sleep. Gonna get comfy. Gonna get comfy. Stream's been taken over by this cat. Hi. People are watching you on the internet. Behave, you know. So sleepy. You get settled? Finish painting? What, huh? Just closing out the stream with Pet the Cat the stream, I guess. You're fine with 24-hour cat stream? I think most people would be okay with that. This is coming along, the painting, but like also coming up on time, and I've learned I can come back to a painting and create amazing results. So if I have to cut it short, I'm not going to fret about it. I'll just paint another day this week or something. I don't think many people will mind if I paint a second time. I mean, like later. I mean, I stream 3 times a week, so it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I might have an additional stream on top of that. But I don't know. We'll see what time and energy allow. I do about 4 hours because I think that's all I've got the juice for. Got a boop. Got a bad boop on your head. You being mean to one of the ladies? Huh? Bad boop, like right there. You gotta learn some personal space, buddy. Can't just be invading people's bubble all the time. You look out for it? Well, I hope you enjoy if you decide to stop by. There's a lot of ways to spend a Friday night. Buddy. Hey, bud. Yep. He is a huge baby. Big baby. Baby boy. Bonk. Just straight down, just bonk. Well, I suppose that's the stream. Now I'll work a little bit longer. I don't know what he's gonna do though. Doing? What he doing? I don't know if I can work on paint with him around here. Like get his nose in it. What are you doing to me, huh? Blocking the stream, taking up my time. So stupid. No. Ah. Ah. He'll chomp me if I do that. If I actually kiss him a bunch, he'll like, arr, like, no, don't do that. Yeah, like that. Hi. Why you chomp? Why are you chomping me? You're petting me. He gets overstimulated and then he chomps me. But like he pets me. Whoop. You're gonna knock the camera off. Oh. Fuck. Look at this idiot. Not a single brain cell in his head. Not one. What? Oh no, he's on you, chat. Run. Chat, run. Is he an older kitty? No, he's Oh. Oh, is he like set? Has it been that long? Oh my god, he's like 7 now. He's not our oldest cat. Our oldest cat is 16. I guess Mr. Squeak says I'm done painting for today. Just a cat grooming stream now. They do live a while. I've seen some cats live as like long as 25 years. Really? You're gonna get me banned on Twitch. Oh, sorry. Am I not allowed to sneeze? Oh no, I woke up the other cat by sneezing. Only cats, it's true. Okay, well, now the stream is just an orange spot. Your eye okay? Yeah. Up here. Up here. Red. Guess you're just tired. I'll keep an eye. Ow, ow, ow. Why are you biting me? Why do you lean into the pens and then you bite me? Such a brat, Mr. Itchy brat. Sheesh. Okay, he's done being petted. He's established a boundary. Oop. Okay. Oop. Lasted longer than I thought it would. Right then. Well, let's see if I can wrap up my painting a little bit before I head out. Sheesh. Cats, man. That hydration was good. I'm actually going to have a little bit more. Back to it. So that's Mr. Squeaky. The big dumb baby. But I love him. I adore him. Somebody's got to keep an eye on him. It's got to be me, I guess. I am going to have to make this a two-parter, though. For sure. But I feel like I'm learning something from this. So that's, in and of itself, highly valuable. What was I doing before he jumped up here? Something, I'm sure. Okay. Kind of had to, like, expand and shift perspective to the left for this one. Been a learning experience. Don't have much to show for it yet. Getting there. Oh. What I could, No, I've done enough up there. What can I do? Try to map out some more here, I think. A little bit, maybe. Oh, this is Lo-Fi Panzer Dragoon. That's an interesting idea. When I said career earlier, I meant like, not selling paintings, but just like, as in like, I do art thing. Like hobby. A hobby doesn't really seem to cover it. You need to add that game to your Saturn collection. Panzer Dragoon? Should be easy to find. It was a pack-in title for some editions of Saturn. You're a cook? Nice. thought that was Space Harrier. God, that's good memories. You make food all day? Are you a head chef? Sous chef? I really do need to get back into No Man's Sky. Because ship. Okay. Olive Garden, Outback, and pizza places. Nice. That's quite a diverse portfolio of work. You work at a place called Harvest Moon? Like the video game? There's a video game called Harvest Moon. Let's get you some rough stuff. It is by Natsumi. I know it's one of Pumpkin's favorites. In its various forms. That's much too much. Gone too far. Ugh. Oh, good night. Good night, N. Thank you. Hello, McClowns. Good to see you. Probably not finishing this tonight, so you'll catch the end of it, I'm sure. N. Story of Seasons is the real Harvest Moon. I mean, now it is. I didn't know there was no longer a cool. What did I do to Genuine Awoo? Anyway, ooh. Anyway, I started a wooing. Record scratch. Werewolves of London is not a redeem, unfortunately. Why would I say Werewolves of London? Is this some sort of werewolf job? Yeah, but it didn't say it for redeem. I also didn't say it how I would have said it had it been a redeem. What have you been up to, clowns? Were you streaming tonight? Tell me all about it. Save the homeland? Nice. Coming together over Harvest Moon. You love to see it. Yeah, that's definitely a lot better than where we started. Needs more detail work to really come together, though. But I feel like I've done a good job sketching it out a little bit. I don't know how hard PSPs are to get a hold of now. Yeah, they should have made that stuff easier for people to back up and keep those. Okay, well, I've mapped out the ship in a lot of detail. Still needs some more work down here. Rotate it, see what y'all can see. You bring back up the it's over here now. Middle section's too chunky still. I need to shave some off of that next time. But it's coming along. Yeah, I'll have to come back to it, though. I'm pretty spent. But thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all being here and listening to me ramble on. The shadows on the ship are looking super good. Thank you. I'm trying. I don't do a lot of shadowing in my paintings, so but like this seems like an essential part of this one. Move the ending screen so that you can see the fucking painting. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna need more touch up, but again, thank you all for coming. Love y'all. Be safe, okay? Have a good food, have a good sleep, have a good drink. Let's see who I can send you off to sleep to. Or to party hard with, whoever, you know, whatever. Whatever. Is Joshy competing? They've been on for a while. How long a while? Okay. Why don't I see them? Oh, wait, are they on with oh, they're painting with Remember. So I'll send you over to Remember because Joshy has more viewers than her, so we're gonna trounce his viewership. We're gonna ruin his day. We're gonna poop in his cornflakes. Let's go. No, but seriously, send love to Remember and to Joshy, and tell them they're great. Tell them they're great, and send them lots of love. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.